Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakabadash. All praises, glory, and honor to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. And double honor and respect to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And much love, peace, and salutation to all you brothers and sisters across the four winds. To you I say shalom. So I just want to bring out three milk scriptures, and you learn that right at the beginning concerning this truth about who is Jacob and who is Esau, Edom. So in the next chapter is the book of Exodus, and so in this book Moses was instructed by the Most High to go down to Egypt, and after the burning bush, God instructed Moses to go down to Egypt and say to Pharaoh, and this is Exodus 4:22, then you shall say to Pharaoh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. So what he meant to say there is that Israel, which is the 12 tribes of Jacob, is my son, even my firstborn. Now the Lord said this regarding Israel, so these are his people. Okay, so they were serving bondage under Pharaoh. Now it says here, Israel's deliverance assured. So the people that left Egypt after the miraculous plagues that took hold of Egypt, those people left. So it says here, after the Exodus, and the Lord had given the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they granted them what they requested. Thus they plundered the Egyptians. Then the children of Israel journeyed from Ramses to Sukkah, about 600,000 men on foot, besides children, a mixed multitude. Went up from them also in flocks and herds, a great deal of livestock, and they baked unleavened cakes of dough which they had brought out of Egypt. For there it was not leavened, because they were driven out of Egypt and could not wait. So they had prepared provisions for themselves. So when they left Egypt, those people had to journey in the wilderness. But here on Exodus 17, it says water from the rock. And this is when the congregation was complaining to Moses about having water to drink. So then Exodus 17:8 says, now Amalek came and fought with Israel in Rephidim. So who is Amalek? Well, Amalek comes from Esau, Edom. We read that in the previous chapter. And fought with Israel. So now talking about those people, the 12 tribes. So Esau, Edom came up against Israel. So this is part of the controversy where people just failed to read. It says, choose us some men to go out, fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on top of the hill with the rod in my hand. So those people they rose up against the 12 tribes. So as you go further and further, now this is now in the book of um, Numbers. Um, there was still going on some rebellion against Moses and Aaron after all of the signs that they showed them and everything. They still complained and rebelled. So then, what I wanted to read here is this passage through Edom refused. Now Moses sent messengers from Kadesh to the king of Edom. Thus says your brother Israel, you know all the hardship that has befallen us. How our fathers went down to Egypt and we dwelt in Egypt a long time, and the Egyptians afflicted us and our fathers. When we cried out to the Lord, he heard our voice and sent an angel and brought us up out of Egypt. Now here we are in Kadesh, a city on the edge of your border. Please let us pass through your country. We will not pass through the fields or vineyards, nor shall we drink the water from the wells. We will go along the king's highway. We will not turn aside to the right hand or to the left until we have passed through your territory. Then Edom said to him, you shall not pass through my land, lest I come out against you with the sword. So the children of Israel said to him, we will go by the highway, and if my livestock drink any of your water, then I will pay for it. Let me only pass through on foot, nothing more. Then he said, you shall not pass through. So Edom came out against them with many men and with a strong hand. Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his territory. So Israel turned away from him. So you see, Esau Edom completely forgot that this is his brother. And here you got a map where the Egypt was located, way over here. And then here's the land of Edom. So they just wanted to pass through after the Exodus, but they weren't allowed, so they had to go around. So Edom is his brother, and he refused to let him pass. So this man has, on 2 different occasions, shown that he has forgotten completely who his brother is, his twin brother. So that's why it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. I think that's in Revelation. Because Esau Edom is getting ready to come down on you, Jake, on a lot of people, and I can't remember where it's at, but at least I know it's in the book of Revelation. So I just wanted to read the top of Obadiah, because it says here, a struggle that began in the womb between twin brothers Esau and Jacob eventuates in a struggle between their respective descendants, the Edomites and the Israelites. For the Edomites' stubborn refusal to aid Israel first during the time of wilderness wandering, Numbers 20:14-21, and later during a time of invasion, they are roundly condemned by Obadiah. This little-known prophet describes their crimes, tries their case, and pronounces their judgment, total destruction. So there you have it. Esau Edom refuses to help his brother Jacob. Salakia. Alright, Salakia. So as I was filming this, the top of the book of Obadiah, I got a call, so I had to pause it and just take care of some things. But this says here, for the the Edomite stubborn refusal to aid Israel. So that's talking about the 12 tribes and Edomites and Israel. Seems like brothers, but over the course of time, Esau, Edom forgot that we were brothers. So it says here, the coming judgment on Edom, the vision of Obadiah. So you can read this. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom, we have heard a report from the Lord. And a messenger has sent among the nations, saying, Arise and let us rise up against her for battle. Behold, I shall make you small among the nations. You shall be greatly despised. The pride of their heart has deceived you. You who dwell in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. You who say in your heart, Who will bring me down to the ground? Though you ascend as high as the eagle, and though you set your nest among the stars, from there I will bring you down, says the Lord. So the Lord has got judgment coming on Esau. And then it says here, Obadiah 1 and 10, Edom mistreated his brother. For violence against your brother Jacob, shame shall cover you. There it is. Oh, the water Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai. This took me, the Spirit took me there, and that's what I wanted. Wow, I didn't know I was going to find it. So thank God I found it. So it says here, for thy violence against your brother Jacob, shame shall cover you, and you shall be cut off forever. In the day that you stood on the other side, in the day that strangers carried captive his forces, when foreigners entered his gates and cast lots for Jerusalem, even you were as one of them. But you should not have gazed on the day of your brother in the day of his captivity, nor should you have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, nor should you have spoken proudly in the day of distress. You should not have entered the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Indeed, you should not have gazed in their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Verse 14, you should not have stood at the crossroads to cut off those among them who escaped, nor should you have delivered up those among them who remained in the days of distress. For the day of the Lord upon all the nations is near. As you have done, it shall be done to you. Your reprisal shall return upon your own head. For as you drank on my holy mountain, so shall all the nations drink continually. Yes, they shall drink and swallow, and they shall be as though they had never been. Israel's final triumph. So let's read this. Let's keep going. And there shall be holiness. The house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. The house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. But the house of Esau shall be stubble. They shall kindle them and devour them, and no survival shall remain of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken. The south shall possess the mountains of Esau, and the lowland shall possess Philistia. They shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria. Benjamin shall possess Gilead, and the captives of this host of the children of Israel shall possess the land of the Canaanites as far as Zarephath. The captives of Jerusalem who are in Sepharad shall possess the cities of the south. Then survivors shall come to Mount Zion to judge the mountains of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. So I just wanted to bring that out. That was really heavy. The book of Obadiah, one of the heaviest books, one of the shortest, and one of the heaviest, because it pronounces judgment on Esau, Edom. So, as you see, over the course of time, this devil forgot, just he just completely forgot that Israel or Jacob was his twin brother, and you're supposed to love your brother and love one another and take care of each other. But Esau Edom completely forgot over time that these are his brothers. But he's gonna try and you know do something, and which is gonna cause him to be put to shame, in the kingdom, because you're not supposed to treat your brother like that. You see, it said there, Esau mistreats his brother. Esau, Edom, mistreated his brother. For violence against your brother Jacob, shame shall cover you, and you shall be cut off forever. So, that's some really heavy scriptures. Hopefully that was edifying. I want to say praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, Bashem Kapadash, the water for this truth. This is how you finally get to understand it, because they're supposed to teach it like this, and they don't. So now that you know Esau and Jacob, and you see the characteristics of Esau Edom, he's he's hard-headed. So I just wanted to say that. Shalom.